This is Mark Summers, and I double dare you to listen to the 3CT podcast.
So I never knew like where you were early in the month. Even if you didn't skip ahead, you still would have been young in our class. If October was the cutoff, or November was the cutoff on October.
Yeah, I was always
whatever.
I was always younger in my class. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm a July birthday. Mark, what was it like?
Now graduation dates. Tim was 04, Jim, you were 03, me and Matt were 02. Mark, what were you, like 79?
79. Class of 79, baby.
Is that what it was?
What year did you graduate, Mark?
92.
Oh, 92.
That's what I jokingly said. I was just kidding around. 92.
Yeah, I was 92.
Yeah,
do you remember what your graduation song was? Like, what was your class song?
It was a.
Do you remember what it was? And can we guess it?
It was a Gregorian chant.
Are you with us, Mark?
Hello, Mark.
Everybody's back. I can hear you now. Yes. I moved my location here.
Oh, well, you shouldn't have done that.
It looks like it.
Although your legs probably got tired sitting on the toilet.
Going.
Oh, there he goes.
I moved to the area that has no internet in my house, he says.
Seems like a good plan. Seems like a real good plan.
Am I coming through clear? There's been some choppiness, I assumed, on my end.
I think you're okay. I think you're coming through all right. Mark's. I think Mark's
very clear. You're looking much better than Mark.
Yeah, Mark's just a spinning circle on our end. What was your guys' graduating song? Your class song? Was it the graduation song by? Was it Vitamin C? Was that stupid band? Was that you guys?
Some that was nominated. It was not. It was. It was a Beatles song. All My Life.
Okay.
No wonder I don't remember it.
I'm fairly certain. Is that a Beatles song?
Yeah, Beatles or McCartney, I think, but yeah, definitely one of those.
Stupid.
Mine was "Growing Up" by Bruce Springsteen.
Random ass songs that
are In My Life.
In My Life.
In My Life by the Beatles. The John Mayer song was really popular at that time too.
Why do we have
something from something did something? You gotta have something if you ain't got no internet.
Yeah, that's our song.
Okay, yeah. We apparently my classes came down to Growing Up by Bruce Springsteen or Forever Young by Rod Stewart. And they picked
why?
I don't know, but
between those two,
I have no clue. But I would have gone. I would have gone.
Graduate in '79.
Apparently. So, Mark, do you remember what your class song was?
Yes.
Was it Everything's Done by Bush?
No, it was Cats in the Cradle.
Harry
Came out
Chapin.
that year.
Okay.
No, I'm just teasing you. No, actually, it was End of the Road, Voice to Men.
Okay.
Why does he have the coolest song?
Yeah, right.
That's the best
That's
one.
the solid one.
Yep, 90s, man. The 90s were where it was at. Okay, we're coming off the 80s. The 80s were where it's at.
Tim, do you remember what yours was?
We didn't have one because I graduated from a very, very small Christian school.
Ah.
My graduating class was 4 whole people.
Whoa.
I was the valedictorian.
No way, you were the valedictorian?
Yeah. So I can always say I was
I get it's out of 4 people, but that's fucking solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't got to tell people the details.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm not letting the details get in the way of a good story.
Fuck
and
no.
what was your song? Jesus Loves Me, This I Know?
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, graduation songs are the devil.
Was it just at like your friend's basement?
No, it was at the church. It was like in the sanctuary.
By the
prom
church.
was in the sanctuary. You could have had it in the men's room at the church.
We didn't have a prom.
People.
We didn't have a prom. We had a junior senior banquet.
Oh my God!
Probably related.
Where we
was there bingo? Was there bingo at the banquet?
No, there was. we got preached at.
Oh, even better.
I believe it.
Even
Did
better.
you have to make an offering of cash?
No, we didn't. I don't think you have to tithe until you have a job.
Well, you know.
You got to open Aunt Becky's
Jesus
card to get the
Christ.
cash out to
Look,
pay the
man.
tithe.
Right.
Look, man, you gotta pay that building fund somehow, right?
15 years in the building fund, and I ain't even seen one new doorknob on that church.
Yo, I just found out that the church I used to go to, they put on a huge expansion over a decade ago. They're about to pay them. They're about to pay the mortgage off. So apparently, the offering plate works.
It does.
Or the no taxing thing, you know.
Well, or
One of
the-
two.
You know,
It's all
I'm
the
thinking
same.
about. I'm thinking about starting a GoFundMe so I can raise money to get a sleep number bed.
just
I
You should just start a church.
just
The
start-
following
Yeah.
you have at Hershey Park.
Jeez,
That's true.
went with
That's true. I'll
Wednesday
give 'em
night
ideas.
meetings at Funk Brewing.
The Church
Come
of
on out.
Bowser.
I'll say you
Grease for
already
feet.
have the altar in your backyard.
I do. I have a shrine. I'm going to start charging admission.
You should.
I swept it off yesterday.
You can baptize people at the water park.
Did you
If it
pop?
had some fucking dirt on it, it would have been fine, Mark.
No, I swept it off.
Did you polish up the star yet?
No, I got to get some brasso. But I'm looking in. I want to find just the right cleaning solutions, so not to damage it. Jim.
Oh well, yeah. You don't
The
want
last
to.
thing I want to do is damage it.
You're damn right. You want to damage that? It's your prized possession.
I've been watching reruns of Sha Na Na as
I
well.
believe that.
I'm not
You have an
surprised.
option to watch new episodes.
I wish. Some of these
Reruns
episodes
Shauna,
wouldn't
that's a
fly
bit
today.
redundant.
I've had trouble sleeping too, Mark. So at least I know what'll help.
Right.
What'll help with that?
No, that'll keep you up. That's what my
Matt,
problem
why?
is. I'm watching it.
I had to.
Oh my God. Woo.
I can't see it.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
You'll enjoy it
Oh,
later.
God. Congratulations,
wait.
I guess.
Matt, now, how's your loving wife doing? I know she was ill last week. Is she feeling better?
Oh, God.
getting
Speaking of blooper. Oh,
Looper.
She's getting there, Mark. I appreciate you asking. I'll pass along
I-
your good vibes. We
Please. And
thankfully- we
I
blocked.
think that's
We blocked any Sha Na Na videos from our IP address, so we're safe.
I'm just going to say that
Smart.
that Sha Na Na clip I sent her on social networking, I think, really did the trick.
Social
It did not.
old.
I did the trick for what? To make her feel worse?
No, she probably got up and started dancing.
Yeah, and that probably made her feel worse in her
great to
condition.
throw that phone
No.
away. Nothing could be worse than this.
It
No,
wasn't
God.
dancing. She was stomping on her.
She said,
phone
"Where's the
to try to-
circus peanuts when I need them?"
that's a shame.
Just
Come
gonna
on
rip a
now.
circus peanut in half and like roll it up and stick it into my ears.
Actually, those probably would make really good earplugs in a pinch. You're
It's
right.
the same consistency.
Or maybe candy corn.
Ooh. Well, now candy corn's a little harder.
Candy corn.
Candy corn.
Good Lord. All right, so
Oh my.
last week on the podcast we were doing guess the celeb by their real name. I still had some names left as we started this at the end of the show.
Hardest game we've ever played.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Matt, it's so hard.
I'll bet.
So
There's a
Flip
clip
it.
for you.
yeah, I was gonna say that feels like a
Clip it.
feels like a clip if I ever heard one. Mark, is Indy like writing a novel over there? Sounds like somebody's typing at your house.
Oh, jeepers. No, Jim Dogs can't type.
I hate everything.
He's using a keyboard. Now, that's Kirby the Magnificent Fluffy Dog digging a hole.
Oh boy, how's he doing? Is he still all right? Is he good?
Yeah, he's still moving around pretty good. He was just out there barking at me because he thought I didn't feed him, but his food was on the floor for 5 minutes.
See, Kirby's the lucky one because Kirby's deaf. So when Mark does play
Correct.
Sha Na Na in the house, it's just poor Indy to have.
That's true.
I
So
know,
I will start off. I'll give the as I did last week. I'll give the name. If you need a clue, it's actor, actress, musician, or wrestler. Those are the three categories I chose these
All right,
from.
dude.
so we can narrow it down there. But I'll start with the name. This one, Edward Webb.
Edward
Webb.
That's easy, Jim. It's Spider-Man.
No, but an actor. Edward Webb is an actor, and also a scientist. Maybe.
Ooh.
That's a clue for maybe Ryan and
Tom Cruise.
no.
Oh, you didn't say Scientologist.
No, scientist.
Oh, my bad.
Scientist.
My bad.
Scientist.
Is it Professor Noodles?
No, it is not. It is not Professor Noodles.
So it's an actor and a scientist.
Correct.
And this would
Like
be
a
a hint
shoot
for
scientist?
And
Ryan.
a shoot scientist.
Fuck would I know scientists?
Actor, an actor, loosely an actor, a shoot scientist.
Raytheon.
Smokey.
It is
What are you
Raytheon.
Who?
Yeah, one of the Jackass guys. I threw that in there. I
Oh.
thought maybe Ryan would know.
Smokey, what are you eating over there? It looks like you're gnawing on caramels.
No, I popped some popcorn before the show.
He had like 14 bites. That much caramel.
That
in
much
his
caramel, I can just motor through that shit real quick.
God, he's wild.
All right, next one, Catherine Hudson.
She played Mona on Who's the Boss, and she was nothing but an old.
No, that is not Mona from Who's the Boss.
Oh, that was Catherine Hellman.
I think that's Alanis Morissette.
It is not, but she is a musician. I will say that.
What's the name again?
Catherine Hudson. I just want to
Is
say
it Katy Perry?
it is Katy Perry.
That checks out.
Good job, Matt. All right, next one, Stephen Tallarico. Stephen Tallarico.
Easy for you to say.
And I struggled
That's
to
Mr.
read my
Tallarico.
own writing.
I heard of this one before, but I can't figure who it is.
Stephen Tallarico is a musician.
That's Steve Tyler.
Steve Tyler. It is Steve Tyler. All right.
Stephen Tallarico.
All right, next one, Robert Allen Zimmerman.
I went to school with him.
Well, this is
No,
not
that was Andrew.
this is not the Robert Zimmerman you went to school with.
They called him Bob. Bob!
Bob Dylan.
It is Bob Dylan.
Oh, thanks for the hit, Mark.
Good job,
I
man.
got you.
Did you really go to school with Bob Dylan?
It's teamwork.
Yes. Not the Bob Dylan. I went to school with Tom Jones. He's
Not
doing
as
well. He always gives me a
That's
hug.
not
when I see him.
unusual.
Thank you, Ryan.
No,
Next
that is
one.
not unusual at all.
Next one, Todd Smith.
Todd Smith. He's a football player
He is not. He is not.
for
he
the
is-
Washington.
Todd Smith is a wrestler, a current wrestler.
Shinsuke
That's-
Nakamura.
No, no. Good guess.
That's a good
though.
guess.
Real good
Yeah.
guess.
Yes.
I'm gonna say Tamina Snuka.
No, good guess though. Good guess though.
No, that her real
I
name
got-
is little Jimmy.
Yeah, Smokey was killing it at this game until he gets Snuka.
Mark or Tim, you got a guess?
Mark with the murder joke. Wow.
Oh.
L.A. Knight.
It is not L.A. Knight.
I'm going to say it's Otis.
Mark, you're probably the closest. It is Ivar from the Viking Raiders.
There he goes.
All right.
Ivar.
Next one. Dana Elaine Owens.
Dana Elaine Owens.
That's Dana Warrior.
No, then that's the only category that this person is not in because this person is a musician and an actress.
I'm gonna say it's that's
That's
Is she
Jennifer
older?
Lopez.
well,
It is not Jennifer Lopez.
Is she older?
She's an actress singer, Tim. There's only like a handful of them.
Right, that's what
I
I'm trying to
think
think. Are they older or younger?
There's no one in this
Define.
game.
she's just right. I think it's Tiffany.
It is not Tiffany. Define old, Tim. Like, where's the older, younger line? I like.
Here's the thing. It's not who I'm thinking it is because the people I'm thinking of are old.
I would not consider this person old.
How old are they?
53.
Okay. So it's
Jeepers,
not who
no,
I'm
they ain't
thinking.
old.
Who were you thinking?
I was thinking either Bette Midler
Oh,
or fucking Barbara Streisand.
Oh yeah, no, this is young,
See, that's
young
what I'm
compared to
saying.
them. Yes.
the
they're old.
wickedly talented Adele Dazeem.
No. Do you have a guess, Matt?
I do not. I threw Kelly Rowland out there.
Queen Latifah.
Oh,
Ah,
oh.
The Queen.
the Queen.
Royalty.
Hail to the Queen.
All right. Maybe I'll just start with the category. This one is a wrestler. Eldridge Wayne Coleman Jr.
Skinner.
No. Good. That's actually probably a good guess. The name like Eldridge.
Eldridge.
That's a tough one. That is Andrade.
It's not. It is a. It is not a current wrestler. I'll say
Okay.
that.
I said Andrade.
I think
Has he
he.
started? Does he wrestle on AEW now, or is that?
On
Didn't he
Drew
come-
Drew, yeah, he still does. He's on.
Does
he's
he
a-
really? Oh, okay.
He's a collider.
Good for him.
Eldridge?
Eldridge.
That's
Eldridge.
an old man.
It is an old man name.
I don't know any. The only young Eldridge I know is fucking Tiger Woods.
Eugene.
Eldridge.
It's not Eugene.
Come on, Smokey.
Any guesses? More Mark's era of wrestling.
Doink the Clown, Smokey.
No, that was Matthew Osborne.
Stan Stasiak.
No, I did almost look his name up though. Similar era though. I'll give you that.
Bruno
That's-
Sammartino.
No.
T-Von Dudley.
Uh,
Fucking no.
Superstar Billy Graham.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'd have
Eldridge.
went by. If I was Eldridge Coleman Jr., I'd have went by Billy Graham too.
All right, next one is a musician, Stevland Morris.
Steblin.
Stevland, Stevland, Stevland Morris.
Stevie
Jimmy,
Nicks.
No,
Jim Morrison.
nope,
Kurt Cobain.
no,
that is Morrissey.
no. That would be Stevie Wonder.
Of course.
Ah,
I
I
didn't
had
see
this
that
one
That was
coming
that
right
was
there.
closest. Right when you said
I didn't
Stevie,
see
I was
that one
like,
coming
did he
either.
do it? He did not. This one is a wrestler, Charles Warrington.
That's
Oh,
Chaz.
if you had said
Charles?
Charles Wright, I'd have had it.
That's Chaz from Thrashers.
Yeah, I
Chaz
think you're
Mosh
correct.
or Beaver Cleavage.
Beaver Cleavage.
I forgot all about that stupid gimmick.
most,
Oh, it's terrible.
most people did.
Beaver Cleavage.
All right, next one's an actor, Eric Marlin Bishop.
Did Beaver Cleavage make our worst gimmicks
I think so.
ever?
I think so.
It should.
It should have if it didn't.
Honestly, though, that's an 8x10 I would want. I would want an autographed Beaver cleavage picture. Like that's something I would want in my collection. Like I have an Aldo Montoya 8x10 because it was just such a dumb gimmick. Like, I would love to have a Beaver
Portuguese
cleavage
Man o' War.
8x10. God damn! I'm gonna start collecting shitty 8x10s.
There it is.
Like at Icons, the Blue Meanie's gonna be there. He's dressing as Blue Dust.
It's
Blue
Blue
Dust.
Dust.
For like his
Oh.
real short feud with Gold Dust. Like that's
I had to
such a-
look that up
that's
because
such
I
a
thought that was a
market.
joke when I saw that
That's
announced.
So good.
I was like, that's not a
Blue
thing.
Dots.
I love the
I
movie.
think gotta have
He's
Blue
really
Cane
nice
there as
fella.
well.
But Eric Marlon Bishop, an actor.
Eric
Eric
Bishop.
Marlon Bischoff.
Bishop.
Damn it, Mark.
Bishop.
That's
He's
Pat
the one
Sajak.
that
It is not Pat Sajak.
wasn't he the one that confirmed you, Jim? You
No,
were in,
The
no.
great Bishop Marlon.
Yeah, it was not
Bishop
Bishop.
Marlon.
It was
That's
not
the one
Bishop.
that circumcised him.
he. I understand he worked for Tips.
Red Fox.
Jesus Christ.
Who, man?
Red Fox.
No. Close, though.
That's close.
In a
George
way.
Jefferson.
Jamie
Truman
Fox.
Huxley.
Jamie Foxx.
You had the fox correct.
You had the
you, were
fox.
you weren't out of the woods yet, Matt.
My God.
Good Lord. It's just never ending.
It really never stopped.
Never
With the
stops.
fox.
All right, next one is a wrestler, Victoria Crawford.
Victoria Crawford.
Yes.
Tori Wilson.
No.
Oh boy, I know this.
I think it was
What's her
Tori.
name?
Kirby's typing
No,
he's
that's
on the typewriter.
that's the beautiful Alicia Fox.
That is the beautiful Alicia
Ah.
Fox.
Alicia Fox.
I was stuck on Noam Dar. I had to get him saying it in my head. I couldn't pull the trigger on the name.
What's her name again? Alicia what?
Fox.
It sounds like you're saying something else.
Yeah.
Fox.
Next one is a wrestler, Robert Remus.
Oh, that's
I
Sergeant
know that
Slaughter.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
is-
the Sarge.
That's the Sarge.
Robert
Sarge.
Remus.
That is the Sarge.
Good old
Nailed
Bob
it.
Remus.
Next one is a musician, Saul Hudson.
Oh, that's
That's
Slash
Slash.
from Guns N' Roses.
Slash.
A nice, good Hebrew name. Sal.
Saul.
Next.
He was thinking about converting his.
Don't.
Never
Oh,
mind.
stop it.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Next.
He fell off stage and changed his name to Paul when the Lord struck him down.
Next one's a
No longer
musician,
Slash.
Reginald Dwight.
Reginald
that's
White.
That's Elton John.
That's Elton John.
John.
Elton John.
There's some
Reggie.
easier ones in there. We just had to find them.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Reginald White.
Next one's a musician, Sean Carter.
Puff
Puff
Daddy.
Daddy.
No.
That was Nell's brother.
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
No.
That's Sean Combs.
That's Sean
Sean
Combs.
Carter, Jay-Z.
Yes.
That's Jay Z.
Yeah.
Sean
Sorry.
Puffy comes.
We had the exact same thought. We're like,
You
Sean
really
Carter.
did.
Yeah.
Wrestler, Chad Allegra.
Chad Allegro.
I
Beaver
used to know
cleavage.
this. It's Carl Anderson.
It is Carl Anderson.
Oh wow. I would not
Chad
have
Too
got
Bad.
Well, Chad, too bad. All right, a couple more. Actress,
Anderson.
Mary Louise.
Mary Louise. She was the gymnast from the 80s that won all the medals.
No,
That's Mary Lou Retton, you idiot.
Her middle name was Louise.
That's
used to be on the
what
Wheaties
Tim.
box.
Tim's a big Mary Lou Retton guy.
Oh, he loves Mary Lou Retton. She was everywhere in the 80s, Tim. You couldn't get away from her.
I know.
So
Is that the one that like broke her foot or something and like was
No,
carried by her
that
coach?
was
Carrie
Carrie
Strug.
Strug.
Oh, Carrie Strug. Oh,
that Chris Kattan played on SNL.
That was Carrie Strug Oles.
Yeah. Oh God,
come
No.
on, Mark.
that's just not good.
Kick her when she's
Mary Louise?
Mary Louise,
I'm sorry. She doesn't have a leg to
I have no
stand
And
on.
idea.
that's an actress.
an actress.
Mary J. Blige. Oh, never mind. Well, she's an actress.
She's also an actress, but
Yeah.
no, not
Acted
Mary
in,
J. Blige.
music videos.
I think it's Punky Brewster.
No,
That's still Leo Moon Fry.
close, Mark.
I had those for lunch.
Man, I don't have a damn clue. It's Nicole Kidman.
It is not Nicole Kidman.
The way you said it is, I almost thought I fucking shot that one
Julia
right.
Louis
Yeah.
Dreyfus.
No, it is Meryl Streep.
There.
Oh, of sports.
Oh.
Streep.
Her real name is
Oh.
Mary Louise.
Mary Louise.
That's it.
Put 'em together,
Like,
get-
Mary Louise.
Meryl.
Yeah, just
That's
straight.
her real last name is Louise.
That's what the internet told me. I'll double check.
Louise.
She can pick any
Right.
name and she chooses Streep.
Streep.
Yeah,
Maybe she misspelled something.
maybe. All right.
She
Wrestler
wanted to be street.
Chris
Mary Lou Streep.
Chavis.
Devin was her
That's
agent at the
Tonka.
time.
Thank you, Ryan.
I heard
Sir, her name is Mary Louise Streep.
Okay. The site I got the names from had her listed as Mary Louise.
Wikipedia, first line.
I didn't pull them from
Mary
Wikipedia,
Louise
Tim.
Meryl
Streep.
Streep.
I didn't pull them from
Streep.
Wikipedia, Tim.
That's the most trusted source in all of news.
So Meryl is literally Mary and Louise just put together, right?
There.
Meryl.
Lazy.
Remember when Smokey was called streeping in college?
I'm gonna quit. this.
I was not streeping. I duct taped the thong on.
Smokey was wearing a
next-
flesh-colored bodysuit.
What's the next one, please?
Musician Calvin Broadus Jr.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh.
That's correct.
Huh.
He's why Brodus Clay was called Brodus Clay, because he took Snoop Dogg's name because he was
Oh.
Snoop's bodyguard.
I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
Brodus Clay.
All right, next one is kind of a wrestler and barely an actress.
God.
Natalie Marie Nelson.
That's
Eva Marie.
Eva Marie.
Eva Marie. Kind of an
I knew
actress.
that one.
Ooh.
Touch my body.
Where's the Chris Jericho? Ooh.
Where'd it go? There it is.
And I think that was
Eva Marie.
that's a positive ooh from Chris Jericho. That was ooh the bubbly, right?
Yeah,
that
that's
wasn't
ooh, a little bit of the bubbly, yeah.
right. Mark
No, I
is
think he
using
was
that as a
Mark thinks it's
negative.
a huh.
I think it's a ooh. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but still, it's a ooh. For all intents and purposes of the show.
The acting. You're right.
Right.
Correct.
I mean, and the wrestling, too.
I mean, she's training though. She trained, so
She's getting
Getting
better.
better,
Spanky's training her.
I saw that vine of her doing rolls with Spanky.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna be fine.
She could do
Those
a
8
nice
seconds,
Irish
she
whip.
looked great.
Just give her time, man.
She looked great in those 8 seconds, Jim. Ooh! Little bit of the bubbly. Ooh!
Actor Nicholas Coppola.
Nick Cage.
Nicholas.
It's Nick Cage, yeah.
All right. I think 3 more. Musician Curtis James Jackson III.
50 Cent.
Oh, yes, it is 50 Cent.
Curtis
Yes, it
Jackson,
is.
yeah.
Yes, Curtis Jackson the third. There's 2 other ones of him running around. You get him together, $1.50. Buck and a half. Buck and a half per head.
I
didn't even know where he was going.
I
with it.
don't
thought
know
he was
either.
just
I never
rambling.
know.
And then he hits us with the dumbest punchline.
Musician, possibly actor as well. Not sure on the actor part. Peter Gene Hernandez.
Peter Gene Fernandez.
Correct. I feel like I'm doing what was the old Johnny
Carnac.
Carnac bit? Every time I say
Carnac's the
something, Mark
Magnificent.
fucking repeats it.
Yes.
You said it's a musician and actor?
I'm not sure in the actor part, but definitely musician.
Oh, God.
Then I take back my Prince answer.
It is not Prince.
What was the name again?
Peter
I mean, Prince
Gene
technically
Hernandez.
was an actor.
Yeah, that's why. I took it back.
Okay.
Take it
All
back.
I'm sure.
Peter Gene
Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Peter Gene Fernandez.
I have no clue. I wish I should have just kept Prince.
Peter. Now that was Nelson Riley.
The guy from Match Game?
That was Charles Nelson Riley. Yeah, I'll be right back.
I
gotta
literally
take care
have
of something
zero
real quick.
clues. I have zero idea.
A B or B.
Give us a genre of music, Jim.
Let's
see if we can't get this one together without Mark.
Pop, R&B. I think we can R&B, considered R&B. Okay. I think he did the Super Bowl halftime show a couple years ago, I believe.
Bruno Mars.
It is Bruno
Mundo
Mars.
Brars. There it is.
Muno Brars.
All right. Last one. Musician. Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner.
That's
I feel
easy.
like I should know that.
You said it's easy?
I know. Yeah, it's easy. Oh, yeah. I'll let them stew if they want.
I don't. Please put us out of our misery.
I know it. No, I can't say it.
It's Sting?
It is Sting.
God. Steve Borden. A much better Sting.
A much better Sting than Gordy. Fucking Gordy.
Watch it. You're not a Sting fan?
I like Sting.
You don't like
I
the
love
police?
the Fields of Gold.
Oh, that song.
I remember when he came out and admitted that he's like into tantric sex.
What about Desert Rose? That's a good song.
Oh, Desert Rose is a banger. Tantric sex. That sounds fucking awful, by the way.
Spot on, actually.
I could see Ryan doing that chant.
Oh, I thought you were
going
to say Ryan doing tantric sex, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
No,
no, I'm gassed.
Long enough.
I'm gassed.
Ryan, after like a minute and a half, is like, oh, I'm fucking done.
I'm done.
I
was gassed
You got
taking my
soda?
socks off.
Moon. That's all she said. But Jim knew we heard that stranger's voice before.
Why? What are you doing?
He really amuses himself on this show.
So much, man. So bad.
I feel like it's only going to get worse with the kids being out of the house because, like,
oh my God, there's something wrong with me.
yeah, we know.
Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You all right, Mark?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to take care of something quick before it went from bad to worse.
Oh, good.
So that stupid meme I shared the other day has almost 500,000 views.
Good Lord.
How's that possible?
The
447,886 people
Have
have viewed
Mercy
that
one.
fucking post. Yeah, it's so dumb.
It's just.
I don't even know what that means.
Have you never watched Full House, Mark?
Nah. I'm more.
You know what? The conversation ends here. You ruined it, Mark.
Just delete
Next
the,
topic,
You
Jim.
would be a fucking Family Ties guy.
delete the post, Ryan. Mark ruined it.
Done. Can't have anything nice.
And Family Ties, I binge watched all the episodes of Family Ties. Too.
Now, Mark, I saw you with the cane again. Are you okay? I'm concerned.
Well, Jim, I'm not too proud to use a cane. Well, let me tell you all about the cane.
Yeah.
No.
Can you give us the abridged version of the story?
All right. So the quick version is I was at a thrift store with my father and little brother Matt, and they had canes there. We grabbed it and tried to get my father to buy it.
There's a button on the soundboard that you can hit.
And
To stop it right
this little old lady came over to my father.
Shane
and said,
McMahon.
I was waiting for one of Matt's. Who gives a shit?
Oh, that's fine.
Like, what
This little old
button?
lady comes over and says to my father, "Don't be too proud to use a cane. If you need a cane, don't be too proud."
Well, because I remember the last time we were around you, you had a little bit of a limp, and so I was worried that this was an actual necessity.
You were moving a
Well, I got it
600-pound rock in his backyard. Of course he had a limp. Jim, I had a limp after that event.
I had a limp.
Shane McMahon.
Did you ever get your cart replaced, Mark?
No. I broke the stupid hand truck trying to
Mark,
do that.
Mark tries loading a 500-pound piece of fucking cement with a little hand cart with plastic wheels.
I mean, it had a warning, like 250-pound weight limit. We were
Yeah,
like,
no, it had a
well,
warning. It said, "Don't even fucking try this. The damn thing's
Yeah,
gonna
but
break."
Don't try this.
Like if you're
Well,
not
you guys
moving.
heard the
Go home.
news. It's a bit wrestling related, but I wanted to share because I forgot to share it last Thursday.
Sure.
The historic Hamburg Fieldhouse. Mark and I went up and caught a show up there. No longer running shows there after 2023. They've got 2 shows remaining there, so ton of history in that building. If you want to catch a show,
Right.
AXW, American Excellence Wrestling, running 2 more shows in that venue, and then it's done forever.
Are they? And they're
So
Ever.
they're tearing
if
it
you know
down.
the history. No, I think that it's owned by I think the Fire Company, and they're leasing it full time to another not something, I don't know, but it's not going to be able to be used on weekends
Man,
ever again.
What's
It's
up with these fire
done with
halls
pro
just selling
wrestling.
out on
They're just-
wrestling?
They're just pulling out, man. Always pull out, they said.
Man,
But yeah,
man.
check it out. They AXW has a new home. They're continuing. Just if you're a wrestling fan and the Hamburg Fieldhouse rings a bell and you want to catch a show there, you got 2 months to do it.
You guys,
Really
in
good
What's
show.
going on?
Got to meet Sean Carr. Haven't seen him in 4 or 5 years.
You got to meet him.
I got to meet him. I said, "Hey, Sean,"
said, "Hey, Sean," and then you walked away.
and I just walked right away. Left him on
Well,
red.
he was happy to see Smokey. I'll
I
tell you
will.
what.
I have to check out one of those shows.
Yeah, I didn't know if he would remember me, but I think walking back during the match, he's like, "I know."
It's like that rings a fat little bell.
That fat little, yeah. I was look at that.
Bells
look at
were
that
ringing,
So
Bells will be ringing.
ringing.
good
That's
Lord.
old smoke.
was it a enjoyable show? You guys had a good time.
Great show. Good
Oh
time.
yeah, yeah,
Good
it really
food.
was.
They had
It was
mozzarella sticks. Their fucking snack bar had pierogies.
Pierogies.
Yeah, they had pierogies.
Hey, you
I-
catch pierogies at a wrestling show?
That might
What?
fucking get me in the building just as much as the wrestling will, if I'm being honest.
Super
And
easy
it was-
drive, literally right off of what's the highway?
Right past Lancaster.
78.
It's right past Cabela's.
Okay.
Cabela's.
Oh, that's not bad.
Right past
Yeah,
Cabela's. It's
yeah.
one exit past Cabela's. You hang a right and you keep straight, and you hang a left, and it's right there. It's very easy
It's
to
down
get
an
to.
alley.
It's right there.
It's down an alley, but it's very easy to get to.
Perfect.
Once you loop around.
What does my
time.
sexual orientation have to do with anything?
What, down an alley?
Well,
No, just stay straight.
Yeah,
Oh.
man.
stay straight.
Come on, it's
Well,
2023.
I thought it was loop around. Didn't
Well,
like
It
the
was
old
loop around or down an alley. I don't know what your
Who
sexual
doesn't?
orientation was.
Down an alley. That's Tim's signature move. The old down the alley.
my sexuality is a roast beef sandwich.
Oh,
Oh, down the alley.
right.
And Jim Ross, I understand, arouses you.
No,
All right.
no.
The big old Opie.
But apparently, he does have a book coming out soon.
Well, he's working on it. Yeah.
It's his 50 greatest calls and the stories behind them.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'll be a
Watch-
good one.
I'd read that.
Mick Foley ate 10 spicy wings today to talk about it.
Oh, he was on Hot Ones?
He was on Hot Ones. It was actually really good.
I might have to check
Yeah.
that one out. I enjoyed the Hot Ones.
BDD
Another-
sent me that link on Messenger. He messages me
Yeah.
like once a year.
Yeah, he messages me more than once a year, but I did get that message as well.
I did not get that from BDD.
I
so
did not
fuck
either.
you.
But I did
Fuck
get a
you
weird
guys.
pick. I had to.
It's really weird that
It was
he's
in
like,
parts.
Mick Foley eating wings makes me think of Matt.
Ah.
It wasn't even wings.
Wow.
Because
He was
nobody else
eating
got that. It was
vegan
just Matt.
No, Jim got it too, right?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
it.
you
I got it as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, the
I
vegan
didn't get
part,
that.
because Matt, you're not full vegan, but you're like vegetarian adjacent, right?
Sort of.
Ish.
I do eat chicken on occasion.
Okay. Well,
Right.
well, then
Matt
fuck
likes
that.
wings.
Then fuck Devin.
Wings.
So Ryan, I think you had the idea for us to bring some dad jokes to the party today.
Yeah, as if this fucking podcast wasn't bad enough.
Now let's make it worse.
Yeah, I thought we should all bring a stupid dad joke or two to the
Yeah.
podcast and
I got it.
see if we can get it.
Yes.
All right.
So I don't know, whoever wants to start. I have one I have two in my
Well,
chamber.
I have
You
two
want
in
me
the
to
chamber
go?
as well.
I have a couple. You know,
We just
so
want to go around the loop. Jim, you're the host seat. Why don't you go ahead?
no, you start us off, Ryan, since it's your
All
topic.
right. What do you call a wreath made of $100 bills?
Oh, I know that
And
one.
you have to do the stupid Mark face every time you say it.
I don't know. What do you call a wreath made of $100 bills?
That's Aretha Franklin's.
Hey, oh.
You see that because Benjamin Franklin would be.
I
on the
don't
$100
need you
bill.
to explain it to me,
And they-
Mark.
Thank
They
you,
made
Mark.
a
I didn't
wreath of 'em.
understand it.
Yes.
Understand it. Are we not going to both out, or do you want to go around the loop?
We'll go around, Matt. I guess Matt go
All right,
next.
around. You got a good dad joke?
Singing in the shower can be fun until you get shampoo in your mouth, and then it's a soap opera.
Because you can't get soap in your mouth.
Yes,
and then
Mark.
you're in trouble.
All right, mute him.
Tim, go ahead.
So I actually got a really before we recorded today's show, I got a text message from Marcus's wife, Laura. Apparently Marcus is he's at the hospital. Got charged something real serious. He did something while he was playing with his daughter. So he's right now in the ICU.
Oh my god! I hope he gets better. What hospital is he at, Tim?
Mark, shut the fuck up.
You can
Little
wish all
flowers.
there. Folks, please just send your cards and letters care of Not the Tool Man on Twitter and all platforms, and Tim will see that. Marcus,
Sure, I'll burn them all. Yes, I will.
All right, Mark, go ahead.
Just write on the envelope, care of, not the tool man. Put it in the mail. You don't need it.
Not
You don't
the
need
tool
a
man.
stamp.
It's like sending it
It'll
to
get
Santa
there.
Claus.
No.
It'll get there.
You
Yep,
don't even need to
they'll
put
get
it in a
there.
mailbox. You put it like there's usually
Under
you
your
keep them
pillow.
like next to your house or like in a garage. It's like this big, like blue or gray bin, sometimes circular, sometimes square. You put it in there, and the guy will come once a week to pick it up. I promise.
Yeah.
He comes
Real
pretty
nice.
regularly, doesn't he, Jim?
Yes,
Yeah, like once a week.
your mailman comes every day. I understand.
He's talking
Mark,
about.
give us your joke.
All right, I'm sorry I sent you, Matthew. Now we're talking about these dad jokes.
Yeah.
Now, when does a dad joke become a dad joke?
I don't know, Mark.
Jim, when it becomes apparent. I'm died laughing. Alex, when it becomes apparent.
All right.
Almost died
He
laughing.
brings his own laugh
Oh
track.
my God.
Died laughing.
Every time I take my dog to the park, the ducks try to bite him. I guess that's what I get for buying a purebred dog.
Jim, that's a serious mistake.
Purebred. Get it, Mark?
Get it?
No, I don't want the dogs biting the dog if he's made out of bread. Jim, you should have thought that through a little
I guess
better.
Jim, you shouldn't be feeding bread
You shouldn't.
to
The
ducks anymore.
ducks
That's
shouldn't.
apparently a bad
No.
thing.
It upsets
It's to
their
feed him
bellies.
Alka-Seltzer, right?
That's what you do.
Christ.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
All right. All right, Ryan, go ahead.
All right. What is the difference between a good joke and a bad joke? Timing.
I don't get it.
That's good.
That's a really good one. That's one of my favorites.
All right, Matt.
They say April showers bring May flowers. What do May flowers bring?
Pilgrims.
Pilgrims.
Oh, that's almost Thanksgiving. I like it.
Stop it.
Tim.
So a polar bear walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, what can I get you?" Polar bear goes, "I'll take a rum and Coke." Bartender says, "What's with the pause?" Polar bear goes, "I was born with them."
I was always a fan of the horse walks into the bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" A man walks into a bar and says, "Ouch."
What's
It's
the
Mark's turn.
a priest, a rabbi, and a like no. Oh. Mark, go ahead.
Where do you learn to make a banana split, Jim? Say if you're in the ice cream business. Where would you go? You want to make a banana split?
I don't know, Mark.
Sunday school. I was dying laughing.
That's good, Mark.
Almost died laughing.
What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus.
That's a good one.
You see, Mark,
What
because
does that mean?
the flag has a. Never mind.
Isn't it like a red cross?
Well, isn't it a white? It's a white cross, isn't it? Is it red
A
with a
white
white
cross
cross?
on a red background. Mark, you're
Yeah,
uncultured.
I don't get
Yeah,
it.
come on, Mark.
You're ignorant.
I ain't been to Switzerland since the 80s.
Mark, what do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
What do a tick
I know that one.
and the Eiffel Tower have in common? Jim, I don't know. Probably nothing.
What do they have in common, Matt?
They're both parasites.
The Eiffel Tower's not a parasite. A tick is, though. I think you misunderstand sight like as in...
Paris. Sight.
But are there ticks in Paris?
Not laughing.
Tim, I don't think it's funny, though. I don't get it. Can we go on to the next one?
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
That's dumb.
It took me a second. Why shouldn't you enter into a contract with Wolverine? Because of his retractable clause. Because of his retractable clause.
Wolverines.
I thought it was a football joke.
No. I see what you
Jim,
did.
Wolverine animals don't have retractable claws, though. I think you're thinking of a clouded leopard.
Ryan, do you have your book of questions there?
Hey, I had another one.
Oh, you got another one, Tim? Go ahead.
I got another one.
I was trying to get away from Mark, but let's. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna let Mark die laughing here in a second.
Boy.
Matt, did you have another one?
Topics again.
I asked my dog what 2 minus 2 was. He said nothing.
God, that's a smart dog. Which one was it?
I said he, Mark.
Come on, Mark. Pay attention to the
would
joke.
Have been a she. Man, can't follow along.
No, I made a mistake.
But Ursula's the smart one of your dogs, right?
Right.
If I remember correctly.
Gaston knew that meant that 2 minus 2 is nothing. What a smart dog.
Smart dog.
Do you know what's smarter than a talking dog, though, Matthew? A spelling bee.
Please go.
I almost died laughing.
My joke's not even that good.
I hate this so much.
Tim?
This is your fault, Ryan.
Stupid topic. Just tell me this is dumb, Ryan. No.
No, keep going.
No, I like it.
No, what is yours? Mark's tuckered out now. Oh, he's
I
raising
got
his
one more,
goddamn
and I'm
hand.
Did you hear the story about the giraffe with the big ass?
No.
It's a tall tale.
Oh.
Mark, you had another one, I think.
I have one more. What is white, has one horn, and gives milk? A milk truck. Oh, I laughing. I heard that one today.
The waiter asked me if I wanted a box for my leftovers, but I told him I'm not into fighting.
Oh.
Mark,
I
why
told
can't a bicycle stand up by itself?
Hey, I remember this
I know
one from
this
Bobcat.
one. Yeah,
Not
this
because
is
it was too. The bicycle wouldn't stand up because it's too tired. Get it? Too tired.
Mark, is Bobcat one of your top 2 comedians of all time?
Oh, he's one of my.
He's actually talking about a real person named Bobcat.
Yeah, he's talking about
not Bobcat Goldthwait,
a former comedian, a former card attendant at Target.
Former comedian turned card attendant.
Bobcat, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Bobcat to.
Hey, I'm Bobcat Goldthwait.
He's Target.
No, he was always on the prowl for carts.
So
Hey, I'm on the prowl.
before I ask Ryan a number for his out of his book of topics, I saw they were talking about this on Preston and Steve the other week, and I saw it on social media.
It's been a while since we've stolen something.
No, but I saw it on social media trends too, and it was people asking guys how many times they've thought about the Roman Empire. Have you guys ever thought about the Roman Empire ever?
Sure.
Is that actually a thing?
So, what's your?
Well, I mean,
acknowledge me.
But I think we're actually talking about the
actual Romans,
the ancient Roman Empire.
Right.
was led by
300?
Caesar, like that.
Because the thought was that that men think about the Roman Empire like frequently. I'm trying to find a new social media trend prompting women to ask men in their lives how often they think about ancient Rome. Reveals
Jim,
that it crosses the minds of many men on a weekly basis, or for some even daily.
I can confidently tell you the Roman Empire crosses my mind 0 times a week.
One woman's fiance answered 3 times a day. There's so much to think about, he said. They built an entire.
We're just lying to your wives. Is that what they're doing? They're just lying.
Yes,
that sounds right. Yeah, I mean, it's crossed my mind maybe once a year.
I mean,
I'm
like
watching something that's topical,
right? Or if like
you're not at like the grocery store, like at Publix, being like, "I need some avocados." Ooh, about the Roman
how about
Empire.
that Roman Empire? Yeah, like
I don't know why I picked a fucking grocery store that's not around here either.
right. When have you ever been in a Publix?
Publix, for Christ's sake.
Smokey doesn't like going out in Publix.
the joke segment's over.
Yeah, we're past the dad joke.
I don't think it ever is with Mark though. But yeah, I mean, like if like
that's not apparent to him.
No,
I don't get it.
But yeah, like when that topic started being talked about, I'm like, I have never. I mean, outside of like history class, or like if you talk about like the idea of like the U.S. as like the world leader, like Roman Empire crumbled.
The state that I live in once in a week time. Like
no.
I don't even consider that.
Okay.
Like maybe I'm just so simple-minded, but like that doesn't even cross my mind.
So there's a follow-up to this though.
What's the follow-up?
What is your Roman Empire? If you don't think about the Roman Empire like once a week or like 3 times a week, what's the one thing that like is burned into your brain that you just like for no reason, it doesn't make sense, but I thought about it like 3 times this week. Or I think about it like once a week.
The lockdown in 2020, I think about often.
Really?
Like when everything got shut down initially and everyone was homebound for weeks, I think of that constantly.
Really?
Like what a wild time
hope
that we
to go
lived
back
through.
there and just have no traffic.
God,
on
what
the
a great
roads.
time!
I can
Well, I mean,
order
I
pickup
don't
really
commute for work, so it doesn't bother me to that extent. I just like
Right.
there's some times where I'm just like, how did we all function for that long in that manner? Like, and it was just like accepted. Everyone was just like, all right, I guess we're staying home for the foreseeable future here.
Yeah.
Like I don't even have like a grasp on how long that time actually was.
I really don't either. I don't
Right.
think.
Yeah.
It was like 9 months, right?
Yeah.
Longer than that
I mean,
for me.
It was March until March is when it started, right? Or
Yeah.
February?
No. Well,
Yeah.
we started like I think people started getting sick in the US, like New York and stuff, in February. But like the first time it was really like, oh shit, this is that thing that's like running through China and Europe. Like we didn't put it together until March. I think it was
I feel like we have a China sound effect that you could have played there.
sorry.
What was it again?
China.
March 12th, 2020.
They canceled an NBA game, and that's when it was very real to me.
That's when I knew it because I was supposed to go to a game the
That
following Monday, and my wife was like, "They're going to cancel that."
Elimination
like,
Chamber 2020. I know Mike, friends of the show, Mike and Joe, Big Mac and Joe from Take 3. They were at it. It was at Wells Fargo Center in Philly. It was that week after that everything really.
That was the WWE super spreader, right?
It was.
That
It
tagline
was absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah.
I physically remember Rudy Gobert like making jokes about it.
touching
And, like,
everything.
and then he was the first motherfucker to come down with COVID.
Yeah, funny how that works.
Patient zero.
Patient zero, yep.
I remember
But-
like the night that they canceled the game, the next day I went to like Weiss because by this time like Target and Walmart was out of shit tickets and like paper towels. And I was like, I've got to find some. Like, so I went to Weiss and I bought like an extra case of water thinking like, an extra 24 bottles. would
Yeah,
probably get
shit,
given.
paper, and
That's-
water. That'll get me through.
Right, that's all I need for like the week and a half that we're talking about, like just sticking around and not being assholes and just fucking everything up. And then everybody just went and fucked everything up, and it lasted
did they
9-10
ever?
months.
Yeah.
Like I remember
Did
at
they
work
ever?
there was talk of like I remember at work when we had to wear face coverings for the first time, and we were all like, all right, let's just go buy some bandanas, and we all looked like banditos walking around at a Target store. And then there was talk of like, well, we're gonna have to rope off like the toys and like the electronics because those aren't necessities, and we might get to a point where people can't come out to buy them, and they can only buy like groceries and clothing and essentials like medicine. Like we may have to like tape off these sections and like hard lock them at our registers because we don't want people to come and buy them. Like that was a crazy concept to me. Like we're gonna block off half of a store to not allow people. I haven't thought about this actually for a while.
Like
Matt,
I
but thanks for bringing
remember
it up.
I think it was like March 9th or 10th, that Monday, Tuesday, that at my work, because I worked in the concert audio business, it was like, hey, yeah, we're aware of what's going on. If you guys want to like go on voluntary like layoff, like you can start collecting unemployment, but nothing's changing as of right now. That was like Monday or Tuesday. By Thursday morning, it was like, nope, everybody go home. We're done here. And it was like, okay. And like I had Hershey Bears tickets for that Friday night because it was my wife's birthday, and we were debating the whole week, like, do we go? Do we not go? Because the league hadn't canceled at that point, and then once the middle of that week,
just imagine and listen to what you just said, Jim. You and your wife debated going to an event.
Oh, I know. Doesn't it sound fucking ridiculous at this point?
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard you say.
Well, like I was like, well, I don't want to. I'm like the whole time. I'm like, I don't want to get sick. But like, we spent money on the tickets. It was for her birthday.
Go Bears!
Yeah, I was like, do we just go
Not
and try
bad.
to like avoid being around people as much as possible? And then, like, I remember debating with a buddy of mine, and then, yeah, once the NBA and NHL shut down middle of the week, then the AHL followed. So it's like, well, we don't have to make that choice for ourselves. Yeah, I don't know that, but Tim, to your question, I don't know that I have something like that I think of like regularly.
Mine is so stupid.
What is yours, if you don't mind?
It is an old YouTube Vine clip of two brothers arguing about the Wizard of Oz. And that shit lives rent free.
So was it a weekly that pops in your head?
Yes. She came down in a bubble dog.
So
The Wicked Witch of the West
The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
or the East? Yeah.
So you think about this?
And what was her sister? A princess.
That's a great video.
It
It
just
is.
lives.
I wish I
It just
had
lives
something that
rent-free.
lives rent free.
Hold on, this is my favorite. Hold on, her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. I'm gonna stab him. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong? It's my favorite she movie. Wore a crown and she came down in a bubble, dog. I'm not fighting with you. Grow up, bro. Grow up.
Get educated.
Grow up, bro.
Grow up. Get educated.
Yes.
And you think about this weekly.
Once a week.
Weekly.
Yes.
You think about that
Yes.
video.
Yes.
Man. Like, I don't know if especially because, like, right now, it's like work. My week is like work, podcast prep, work, podcast prep, work, podcast. And then I'm into the weekend. Like, I don't know if it's just I'm just so, like, rigidly structured pretty much every day of the week that it's just, I don't.
Before that, it was Grape Lady Falls.
Grape Lady Falls.
Yes. I can't breathe out.
Okay, hold
You've
on.
never seen Grape Lady, Mark?
No, I don't think I ain't seen
Oh
no
my
Grape
God, Mark, do yourself a favor.
That was even like pre-Vine, right?
And before that,
These are
it was Afro Ninja. Where
So-
it's this
the
black dude with a
backflip?
giant afro. He does the backflip. He doesn't
backflip?
get all the way
Oh my
around.
God.
And he face plants off the ground.
Oh,
and he
God.
gets up and he keeps doing the fucking nunchucks.
Yep, that's
Rent free once a week in my
like
head.
your head's just E-Bomb's world.
Yes.
Oh
my
my
head
God.
is just T-Bomb's world. And then
'Cause
before
that's
that,
pre-Vines. Like this is
and
that's,
before that, it was censored count.
Censored count.
So somebody did a video, an edit of the song of the count, but every time the count would say count, he would bleep it out, so it sounds like he's saying fuck.
Oh my God.
You know that I am called the Count.
Oh wait.
I love it already.
Because I really love to.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I sit and all day.
Oh my God.
But
Keep going.
sometimes I get
going.
carried away.
Keep
Oh,
going.
I'm letting it play. It's like 2 minutes.
Slowly getting faster. Once I start in it's very hard to stop. Hey,
Oh my
faster,
God.
faster. It is so exciting. I could forever until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love whatever the amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's the song.
I haven't heard,
of
but I
the
love
count.
it.
Hold on.
I the spiders on the wall.
Oh,
I the cobwebs in the hall.
oh my.
I the candles on the shelf.
Uh-oh. Where's he going?
When I'm alone, I myself. Slowly getting faster. Once I start thinking, it's very hard to stop. Faster. It is so exciting.
good.
I could forever until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love whatever the amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's the song. Oh, the count. Hey.
You know, would make a great cover of that song. System of a Down.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah,
be
I've
really-
never
That's a good one,
never
Sam.
seen that.
Darn
That's
good.
fucking amazing.
There you go.
Ryan, let's do one.
So good.
Let's do one topic out of the book. Anybody want to draw a number for Ryan or say a number for Ryan?
17.
72.
17 we've already done.
73?
I heard 72. 72 we've already done.
What about 73?
73. Here's a real quick and easy one. This one's for Big Jim. What's your shoe size?
Ooh.
Oh.
13
Ooh.
extra wide.
I'm also with 13, but regular wide.
Are you?
I am a 12.
Oh. I know what I'm getting Big Jim for Christmas.
Jesus Christ.
Why do
I'm
you
wearing
say it like that? It's like a secret.
Yeah, guess what? You're going to start doing it too.
Yeah,
I
you
do
will.
already.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of Christmas, did you hear the Mariah Carey like mashup when she says all she wants for Christmas is you, instead of her saying you, it's Soldier Boy. You,
Mhm.
Soldier
Yeah.
Boy. That's good. But anyway, I'm wearing size 11 right now on my footses.
All right.
So my feet are two different sizes.
Are they?
Really?
like almost a whole size difference.
You fucking freak! Get out of here.
I have a short fat foot and a regular size.
Hold him up to the
But-
camera, Tim. Let's see him. From
You-
side by
I
side.
would.
You don't need
No,
to do that.
that's not
I'm wearing
necessary.
slides,
You don't need
but
to do
it's
that.
literally like if I put them heel to heel, like the bottom of my left toe comes up to like the bottom knuckle of my right toe.
Interesting.
Jim,
Take a
hear that?
picture
The
and send
knuckles
it.
of his toes.
I
Send
will.
it to-
I'll take a
at
picture of
Big
it.
Jim Sports. We'll all look at it
Yeah.
there.
That's
Jim likes feet
so
foots.
my big
Feet foot
my wide
photos.
foot my wide foot's a 10 and a half and my regular foot's an 11 and a half.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god, that's weird.
So, okay, because now...
You buy for the long foot
so you just
Can you take off
buy...
the other one with
because the
Issues.
width size, because my other foot's wider, it makes up for the length because it sticks out farther to
Yeah,
the
that's what I
walls of
tell
the
my
shoe.
wife, too. The width makes up for the length.
yeah, she
Except for
doesn't
the leg.
believe.
Girth is what it's
I
called.
think Jim's just a
My
fancy
foot
name.
girth.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
God damn it.
My foot girth.
Well, on
You want
that
to end on
note,
another one, Jim?
yeah, 77.
It's a good number. We've already done it.
What about 102?
102. That's a great number. What's your favorite kind of weather?
Oh, that's perfect. Right now.
Yep.
Yes.
Literally
I like right
fall.
now.
Fall.
Yep.
I don't even mind if it's
50s.
like a little rainy. Take it.
50, like no higher than 60,
Yeah.
between like 50 and 60 degrees, a light breeze.
I'll go in like in
Perfect.
the 60s. 60s, maybe peaking at like low 70s. Sunshine, a little bit of breeze.
I have found I thrive in 68-degree weather.
That's what we keep our house at.
That's what our
68.
house is set at.
68.
That's the perfect temperature for a house. When it's outside, I can be like outside in shorts and a t-shirt and still feel good. At night, it's going to get a little chilly. Maybe have a little fire, throw some pants on, roast a marshmallow, make a s'more with or without chocolate if Tim's around. Perfect weather.
You have
a
Fall
plain
weather.
s'more.
You
Absolutely.
make a s'more or a
60.
smo,
Yes.
whatever you like.
There you go.
Yes. I
It
like
is
the
snow
60s.
season.
It is smo season.
Smo.
Mark, what's your
Yes.
favorite weather?
I like it right now, Smokey. I like it where it's a little chilly. I like that a lot. I like wearing a jacket. It's like when I go over to Funk Brewing on Wednesdays, I wear a light jacket, and sometimes it's a little warm, but when I walk home or stagger home, I'm glad I have my jacket. You know, Smokey, it only takes me about 5 minutes to walk there, but half an hour to get back home. What's the difference, Mark? Well, Smokey, I'm glad you asked. The difference is staggering.
Pull the plug, Jim.
3CT. Join us live Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Follow us on all of our
love
social media. We are at 3 Count Thursday. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, all podcast platforms. Get our merchandise at tpublic.com. Good God, Mark. We'll talk to you Thursday.